we have one clause. So the exercise is to write whether it is subordinate clause or main clause or coordinate clause. Okay, so first let us see what is it. A, that is, since I don't have money, they have underlined it. So it is, since I don't have money, what would you do? Yes, since I don't have money, I will not shop today. So that is called subordinate clause, which doesn't give complete meaning. Underlined lines, underlined sentences, we have to read them. If they are giving a complete meaning, then it is main clause. If it is not giving a complete meaning, then it is subordinate clause. And if we have all the fanboys, then it is coordinate clause. Okay, since I don't have money, I will not shop today. So since we are using that, so it is subordinate clause. John likes burgers, but Simon likes pizzas. Here we have but. So it is coordinate clause. But Simon likes pizzas. It doesn't give complete meaning. And it has but. So it is coordinate clause. Go sit at the table. It is complete meaning. Go sit at the table. Yes. Before the food turns cold and tasteless. Go sit at the table. We can use the sentence wherever we need. So it is complete meaning. It is a main clause. We are poor immigrants. We are poor immigrants and we have no money. Here we are using and we have no money. We have money, we have no money. And we are using there and we have no money. So it is subordinate clause. It doesn't give a complete meaning. Because you think, and we have no money. What is that? What will you do? Why you don't have money? The question starts. So we use, when it is incomplete meaning, then we will say that it is a subordinate clause. After finishing her food, Mary went to complete her homework. Okay, after finishing her food, what she did? The question arises. Yes, so we will see this sentence. Mary went to complete her homework. Then, so it is a main clause. Next we have here, mother went to rest after eating her meal. Mother went to rest after eating her meal. After eating her meal, what she did? Where she went? The question starts. So it is subordinate clause. Getting up from his seat, the doctor examined the patient. The doctor examined the patient. It is a complete meaningful sentence. So it is called main clause. We might come today. When you will come? Why you will come? The question arises. And we have here or. Yes, in the fanboys we have learned that or if it comes, then it is the coordinate clause. I don't like vegetables, but I don't mind having peas. I don't like vegetables, but yes. So that it is called, very good children, it is coordinate clause. Because we left early. Because we left early, we reached in time. So here, because we left early, it doesn't give a complete meaning. So we say that it has a subordinate clause. Let us go for the workbook now. Open your workbook. In your workbook we have in the wars again. The lesson is in the wars again. What is the story of the in the wars again? Yes, it is a story of Sachin Tendulkar, where he faced the he got injuries, wounds on his legs and all, and on his face also. So it is about his story. Now we have tick the correct option to complete the sentence. Here they have given a sentence. We have to see which is the proper or correct sentence to complete it. Come, let us see now. Sachin had to step into the wicket keeper's role. Sachin had to step into the wicket keeper's role because the coach wanted Sachin to train as a wicket keeper. Yes, correct. The wicket keeper was sick. No. The wicket keeper got injured. Okay. The wicket keeper didn't want to play any longer. Okay. Here we can use two options, but exactly the right option is C, the third one. You take down this as a right one. The wicket keeper got injured. Don't write this. Okay. You just write down the wicket keeper got injured. The wicket keeper got injured, so he was sent out of the game. That is cricket. Next, the ball came at Sachin fast and hit him on where the ball hit? On the face. Yes. Arm, no. Stomach, no. Head, no. On the face. The ball hit him on the face. Sachin's friend gave him a lift on his car, no. Motorcycle, no. Because in those days they were not having motorcycles. They travelled by the bicycle. In the image we have, yes, they were going by the bicycle. When Sachin reached home, he was relieved. This we have discussed earlier also. When Sachin reached home, he was relieved to find his parents away at work. To see that the injury was not too deep. No, he was not happy for that. To be back to his parents as they could now tend to his injury? No. To be home and be able to rest? No, he was not wanted to take rest, but his parents were away for work, so he was relieved. Next we have frame sentences using the following words from the lesson. Grind. Grind means we have mixer grinder. Yes, that also, which we make into pieces. Small pieces, that is grind. They grind the tomatoes along with spices. Spices, yes, masala products. Cloves, cardamom, cinnamon, onion also. Sometimes your mother also grind the onion into paste. And we make chutney, coconut chutney. Yes, that is called grinding. Mix means everything we put, but grind to make it fine paste. Okay, that is called grinding. Next one is arduous. It was an arduous exercise. It took me more than 30 minutes. It was difficult. When if some lesson or some work, if it is difficult for us, then we will take a lot of time to finish it. When we are expert, then we will do very easily. What you are good in? Some children are good in mathematics, some are good in drawing, some are good in singing. Yes, if you don't know singing, you take lot of time to learn and then sing. But who are good, they will do it very easily. That is arduous. Livid. Ramesh was livid when his toy was broken by his brother. Livid means very much angry. Very much angry. If your pencil is or your classwork is torn by your brother, then what you will do? you will get very much angry on your brother. That is livid. Ramesh was livid when his toy was broken by his brother. Next one is assort. The teacher assort the problems of the student in the class. Assort means to shout. The teacher assort the problems of the student in the class to explain it detail to the children. So that is assort. Next we have spell and say. Okay. So what is that spell and say? Here we have the spellings ID and D. Okay. See here pronunciation. The pronunciation of ED and ID and D. The pronunciation of ED. But when we how do we pronounce? When we write it ED, do we pronounce as ID or D? Okay. Here the word is pleated, traveled. Listen my pronunciation carefully. Pleated. We are saying pleated. Traveled, visited, announced. We are saying announced, increased, dated, not dated, dated, played. We are saying played, stayed, worried, started. We are saying started, seated. So, some words are ID sound and some are D sound. Let us see now what the first word comes in which box. Here we have two boxes, ID sound and D sound. D sound means we won't say ed, we say d, only D. But before some words are there which we pronounce ed. Okay. Yes. Pleated. We are saying pleated. Then traveled. It comes in right column. Traveled, not traveled. Yes. Okay. The next one is visited. Which it comes? It comes in a ID sound. Visited. Announced. We are saying announced. Announced means the teacher announced in the assembly of the first prize winner. Announcement. Next, increased. Yes, it comes in the ID sound. Increased. Dated. It also comes in the ED sound. Worried. It also come in ID sound. Okay. Increased. Yes. Here we should write increased. I-N-C-R-E-A-S-E-D. Yes, increased. It should come here. It is wrong. Here it should not come. Okay. He told to write here, but it is wrong. We should write in D sound. Increased, not increased. Okay, increased. Yes. Next, dated. Where it comes? Again, it comes in ED sound. That is ed. Dated. Okay. Next, played. Where it comes? Yes, it comes here. Played. Stayed. It also comes here. Stayed. Started. It comes in the ID sound. Seated. Here. Yes. I hope you all understood all this. Once again, only see the upper side box and try to do and collect some words which end with ed and see what is the pronunciation of that word, either ed sound or only d sound. Okay. What is in the next page? Next exercise. See it. Follow the path of ed ending words where ED makes the D sound to get to the end of the maze. Who are having the book? They will see this. Who are not having book, listen my words and then I will tell you what is the answer. Okay. Here first we should see where it starts and only by ED sound, not ed. We should see if whether it is going by ED sound or D sound. Okay, I am showing you the answer. Check it. Yes. The line comes from here. From here. It comes from here and then goes here, from here. Are you watching it? Take your pencil and underline in your book. Yes, we have finished it. Because here the first is called. Okay, next is rigged. Rigged, then involved, then used, then we have hurried, fried, cleaned, loved. Yes, then we will go for lastly cried. Very good. Did you enjoy it? Okay. Next we have, turn your page. Next we have a verb noun collocations. Yes. Here we have verb noun collocation. I have explained you in the last class also about collocation. What is collocation? Here we use better than the normal sentences while speaking. Here we have first, that is a party. Yes, they have given here a party. So how do we speak it? Have a party, organize a party, plan a party. Tomorrow let us plan a party. Tomorrow let us organize a party. First we will plan and then we will organize and then we will have a party. This is first, then second, then third. Okay. Yes. Let us see the next one. We will try to do it. The word they have given is advice. What is the meaning of advice? We take the advice from the doctors, lawyers, parents, teachers. Advice, salahegalu. We take opinion or advice from our parents before writing or before doing something. So let us take an advice. Let us get an advice. Let us give me an advice. We will ask a permission or we will ask some others. Please give me advice. An advice. Please give me an advice. Next we have here an opinion. Give me an opinion. Advice means which is right, which is wrong. But opinion, it depends. It is their knowledge. According to their knowledge, they give their opinion. If we go and ask illiterate people, they give their opinion. But when we go and ask for knowledge or educated people, they give us advice. What to do and what not to do. So, express an opinion, have an opinion, give me an opinion. Advice is different, opinion is different. Okay. Crack. What? An exam. To write the exam, we say crack an exam, attend an exam. Always you should attend an exam right time or write an exam. Okay? Yes. Next we have One more, that is fill in the blanks using have, take, make or get to complete the collocations. Here we have used that take, have, then take. Okay. Here we used take, have, then make or get. Sorry, yes. So here also we have to see which is suitable for that sentence. All of you read the sentences by your own and then we will discuss about the answers. Start reading in your mind. Please dash off your shoes outside the room. My mother went dash a nap before going out. We please dash a bath. You are sweaty. Dash down at the stop after the mall. Read. I must dash a cup of tea early morning. I dash upset when I don't get good marks. Will you dash a party for your birthday? I want to dash a snack before I go out to play. Let us check now. Here first we will take, please take off your shoes outside the room. Your mother says, please take off your shoes outside the room. Next, my mother went to have a nap before going out. My mother went to have some rest. Then, please take a bath. You are sweaty. And you are getting bad smell from your body. So, take a bath. Get down at the stop after the mall. After the mall, you should get down from the bus or from the car. I must have a cup of tea early morning. Do you like drinking tea or milk? Once I'll tell a joke for you. Once I went to my friend's home. There she has a son. That is 1 year old. And she asked her son, Beta, what you will drink? Will you drink Horlicks? He said, no, mama. Will you drink a Boost? No, mama. Will you drink milk? No. Then again she asked, oh, he may drink tea. So she asked, will you like to drink tea? No. He suddenly said, I want a glass of water. Oh, then she is shocked and started laughing. He told, I want a glass of water. Yes, next. I dash upset when I don't get good marks. I get upset when I don't get good marks. Don't be upset. If you study hard, if you study well, you will get the marks properly. But when you don't study, you get upset. Yes? How is it possible? If you don't study, will the teacher give you marks? No, it's impossible. Okay. Next, will you make a party for your birthday? Will you have a party? Or we can use, will you make a party for your birthday? Next is, I want to have a snack before I go out to play. I want to have, before going to play, you need sometimes some snack because to get energy to play. Without having snacks or food, you feel difficulty to play. If you eat heavy also, you can't play. Okay children, let us wind up our class today here. And in the next class, I am sending you the clauses. It is in your reader, page number. Let me show you the page number. I'll tell you. Take out your book. Yes, here you have the page number 29, clauses. Okay, we will discuss it and then we will write this exercise. I have shown you in the beginning also about the exercise part. In the next class we will discuss about the clauses. Okay, and write down this in your workbook. I need the books for corrections. Thank you for watching. Take care, be safe and be happy. Bye for today.